All right, let's just jump right in. We're in the middle of a massive, fundamental shift in how the internet works. I mean, it's happening as we speak, and it's all being driven by technology that is changing, well, pretty much everything we thought we knew. We are moving into a brand new era. And today, we're going to explore what that really means and, more importantly, how you can actually navigate. So, I'm going to start with a pretty bold statement because it's really the heart of this whole thing. The value of almost everything you see online, the articles, the images, the videos, it's plummeting. And why? Because pretty soon, almost all of it can be created instantly for free and on an infinite scale. And that, right there, leads us to the most important question of all. If the content itself becomes basically worthless, what takes its place? What becomes the new currency in this world? What becomes priceless when everything can be faked? That's what we're here to figure out. To really get a handle on where we're going, we have to start with the problem. And the problem is one of scale, an absolutely infinite scale. We've officially entered an age of unlimited content. Look at these names. These aren't just tools or cool new apps, right? These are the engines that are building our new reality. Think about it for a second. OpenAI's Sora and Runway can create video that looks totally real just from a little text prompt. Midjourney can whip up any image you can possibly imagine. And ChatGPT, well, it can write just about anything. They've made creating amazing content virtually effortless and free. So, the consequence is crystal clear. What used to be a manageable stream of stuff made by people is now an absolute tsunami of AI-generated media. The sheer volume it's like nothing we've ever seen before. It's just an overwhelming, endless flood of information. But this flood comes with a very, very high price. And that price? It's trust. Plain and simple. The direct result of infinite synthetic content is the complete and total breakdown of our ability to trust what we see and what we hear online. Just let this sink in, because it really is our new digital reality. When everything can be faked, nothing can be trusted. If a perfect video of a world leader saying something insane can be made in 30 seconds, how do you know what's real? If a photo can be faked so well that even experts are fooled, how can we believe any image? This isn't some sci-fi future problem. It's here, now. It's the great trust crisis. So, if the information age is drowning in this sea of synthetic content, what's next? Well, this is the answer. We are leaving the information age behind, and we are stepping into the reputation age. This slide really sums up the entire shift. See, in the past, in the information age, value came from having access to information. If you had the data, the knowledge, you had the power. But now, information is everywhere, and let's be honest, most of it is just noise. Today, the real value comes from something much, much rarer: verified, proven authenticity. So here's the bottom line. In the reputation age, we don't ask, is this content useful anymore? We ask, can I trust the person or the source that made this? The value shifts from the what to the who. It's not about the message anymore. It's all about the messenger. What this all means is that we need a completely new way of thinking about value. It's not about going viral anymore or having the slickest production quality. The new gold standard is authenticity, and it has to be backed up by a solid reputation. Okay, so how do you actually build this new kind of value? Well, it really comes down to these three key things. First, human verification. You have to prove you're a real person, not some algorithm. Second, a consistent track record, showing up, being reliable, and demonstrating your expertise over time. And third, authentic connection, building a real, genuine relationship with your audience. You just can't fake these things, not for long anyway. Okay, I know this all might sound a little bit daunting, but the good news is it actually gives us a clear path forward. So let's talk about how we can all navigate this new synthetic world. So for all of us consuming content, the rules have totally changed. You basically have to become a detective now. Always, always question the source. Is this a real person with a real history? Look for that human verification, those little signs that there's a real person behind the curtain. Start valuing a long, consistent track record way more than a single viral post. And remember this, trust people, not just isolated posts. And if you're a creator, your mission is clearer than ever. Find ways to prove you're human. Build that track record out in public where everybody can see it. Double down on what makes you, you. Your quirks, your unique voice, your perspective. That's the one thing AI can never, ever replicate. And most importantly, build a direct, real connection with the people who choose to follow you. So we'll end with this thought. As the digital world gets completely saturated with infinite artificial creations, our proven human reputation might just become the single most valuable asset we have. It's the one thing that can't be generated by a machine, the one thing that stays scarce, and the one thing that truly belongs to us. So the real question is, what are you doing to build yours?
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.